defense. They really had some key stops.
Welcome back and good evening, America.
Speaking of Joe Biden and his future as president,
Pioneers had a very clean game.
The next meeting will be Monday, February 8th.
Leaving millions without electricity and record-breaking cold.
Good morning, Pioneers. Today is Wednesday, September 29th. I'm Holly Pascal.
And I'm Chloe Hover, and this is your Orange Juice. Do you like spike ball? Maybe you've been wanting to learn. Maybe you've never heard of it. No matter what group you find yourself in, join the Spike Ball Club. It is on October 6th at 5:30 in the baseball lot for our first meeting, and bring a net if you have one. Join our remind at OOHS Spike to stay up to date with future meetings and dates and details. NIL is a new way for collegiate athletes to make a profit. Chase Balzer has more.
Hello Pioneers, I'm here to give you a little bit more information on the NIL and how college athletes are making money off of endorsements. The NIL, which went into effect June 1st of this year, gives college athletes a big opportunity to make money as they were unable to before, as it was prohibited by the NCAA. The NIL is something never before seen in college, so it'll be very interesting to see how it plays out and how it affects college athletes through their career. The NIL, which stands for Name, Image, and Likeness, means if a college athlete lives in a state where legislation has been passed, they can profit from their name, image, or likeness according to state law. If the college athlete does not live in a state with an NIL law on the books, the individual school must come up with a policy for athletes to follow. According to ESPN, the NCAA's guidelines on this are few. Don't allow boosters to pay athletes, and don't let endorsement deals influence recruiting. Ohio State quarterback Quinn Ewers decided to forego his senior season of high school so he could attend Ohio State University, signing a deal with GT Sports Marketing for $1.4 million. Alabama Crimson Tide quarterback Bryce Young has already signed an NIL deal with Cash App, which makes him able to make between $800,000 and $1 million. Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh states, quote, "Nowhere else in America can businesses get away with agreeing not to pay their workers a fair market rate on the theory that their product is defined by not paying their workers a fair market rate," end quote. Are you for or against the NIL? We'll see how it turns out for college athletes in the future. Now, back to the desk.
If you are a senior or underclassman that is planning to commit to the United States Armed Forces, please stop by Mr. Mathis's room 1111 this week. Students who are committing to serve in the Armed Forces will be recognized during the football game versus Dublin Kaufman this Friday. Please see Mr. Mathis for further information.
Sophomores and juniors who have signed up for the PSAT, please stop down to Student Services and get your copy of the PSAT Student Guide. This guide provides you with necessary information about the upcoming PSAT on October 13th, including how to access your school reports within the College Board and well as information about the National Merit Scholarship. Recently, there has been a lack of school bus drivers, not only in our district or state, but in the entire country. We have the story.
I'm Chloe Hover, and today I'm going to be talking about the bus driver shortage. So this is a national phenomenon that's been happening ever since COVID and even before then. In a study by Hop Skip Drive, it was found that 78% of districts have a bus driver shortage. And in addition to this, Hop Skip Drive found that 81% say that COVID made things worse. So what does a bus driver shortage mean? This means that we don't have enough people that are willing to drive buses or that can drive buses at the moment, so there are hundreds of elementary school and middle school kids unable to find a ride to school. In Olentangy, this was a problem last year, but this year it seems to have fixed itself, and we have enough bus drivers, thankfully, to have all of our students have a ride to school. However, it's breaking headlines all over the country as more bus drivers are needed for several school districts. Now you know a little bit more about the bus driver shortage that is happening all over America. Back to the news desk.
The Ultimate Frisbee Club will begin playing this Thursday after school. Meet in the softball baseball lot. No experience is necessary and all are welcome. See Mr. Bachman in room 1220 with any questions. Now let's throw it over to Chase on side set.
Here are your winter sports reminders, including open gyms, tryouts, and informational meetings. 2 sports team meetings are coming up. Girls gymnastics team will meet on Monday, October 4th at 6:30 p.m., while girls wrestling will be on Sunday, October 10th at 4 p.m. Both are in the cafeteria. If you are interested in trying out for the OOHS bowling team for both boys and girls, please listen up. Bowling open gyms will be Mondays starting on October 4th at the Columbus Square Bowling Palace from 3 to 5 p.m. Come meet some of the current teams and the coaches during this open gym. To participate, you must have final forms filled out and completed. Tryout information will be given out at the open gyms. See you there. That's all I have for you. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Chase. As always, make sure to follow us on Twitter at OOHS Juice. Tune into our live radio station, WPLP The Pulp, on the free Mixlr app, and add us on Snapchat, OOHS_Juice, for behind the scenes. For The Juice, I'm Holly Pascal.
And I'm Chloe Hover. Stay juicy, pioneers, and please stand for your pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.